We are back at Dalzell Field, and we are just about ready for the kickoff to start tonight's ball game between the Golden Eagles and the Senior High Rams. To do the kicking for the Golden Eagles is Chris Muir. There are the deep men. For the Rams, it's Callahan on the near side. Standing on the far side is Dwayne Drish. Should be a good one, Spark.
No question about it, Joe. I've been looking forward to it. Seems like it's been a long week, and it's only Thursday.
Yeah. Muir has the ball up on the tee, and we're about ready to go. It'll be a squib kick. Ball was touched, taken by one of the up men at about the 25. Trying to get that corner. Did get the corner and run out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Making the stop for the Golden Eagles, that time number 34, Wiederholt, the reserve defensive back. So the Rams will take over now. First down and 10, their own 32-yard line. They'll open up offensively like this. Cantrell is the quarterback. McDonald the fullback. Peck is the tailback. He had a good ball game against West Dubuque. Weber is a wide receiver, along with Callahan. On a 1st and 10 play, Cantrell going to option. They're going to throw a pass. Going deep. It's picked off. Well, the Rams tried to open things up. That was Jay Blake who was in there. He threw the long pass, and Spark, did you spot the interception?
Interception over there was against 29 and 7 from Walhert.
Jeff Kennan.
All right.
Senior safety. Pass was intended for Pete Weber. Now it's 1st and 10 Walhert. Dolter's going to open it up on 1st down. He dumps over the middle. He's got it complete to his tight end. Out across the 45, up maybe to the 46-yard line. We'll set the Golden Eagle offense very quickly because they move very quickly. Dolter's the quarterback, Oberfeld the fullback, Berge the tailback, he's a game breaker. Deasons is the split end along with Sullivan. It'll be 2nd down now, we'll call it 6. Bergmeyer got just back to the line of scrimmage.
You know who that guy was, don't you? That number 99, John Rudin?
You bet.
Golly, he came in there and fouled up the timing on that play.
Now it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 45. Here's the Golden Eagle line. Schneider the tight end, Conley and Thill on the left side. Muir snaps it. Reitbach and Fremmel right side. 3rd down 6. Key play, Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer finds the running hard, and he is upended at about the 49-yard line. Jay Blake had a piece of the stop. He also had help that time from number 4, Kelly Smith. It'll bring up a punting situation.
If this gets to be a game of defense, I think we'd have to give the edge maybe to Walhert here on his punting.
It'll be a 4th down 3, and Berge will kick it away. Rams have 3 men deep, Callahan the deepest. The snap is okay. Bergmeyer puts a ball. Look at that.
Golly, beautiful.
Callahan at the 4, straight ahead, close to about the 13. Maybe the 14-yard line.
I didn't get the distance on that, but he hit it a ton, didn't he?
Oh, he got it to spiral real nicely, and he aired it out that time. So now the Rams have it 1st down and 10, and I don't even think we had a chance to set their offensive line. If we've got it ready, we'll take a look.
That guy who's in there, and that's Jim Riley. He just had a heck of a shot.
We'll hear a lot about him tonight. 2nd down 9. Deep pitch for McDonald. The ball is loose. McDonald inside the 10-yard line will get crunched and will get punished. Dave Christ was one of the first people there. He had help from Entringer. Now we'll try that Walhert defense one more time. Simon is the left tackle. McDonald the nose guard. Stender did not start tonight. It was Mark Morehouse instead. O'Toole, Entringer, Riley, and Collins. The linebacking core, it's an excellent one. Paulskill, McLean, Kennan, and Christ in that secondary. Jeff Kennan, we called him Coonan the last time out, and I heard about it today.
Well, I'll tell you, we do fracture names once in a while, and you're talking to the worst one right here.
We're looking for a draw now. Cantrell going to go deep down the sideline, and he threw it out of bounds. Now markers are all over the place.
I can't see why that marker went down the far end of the field. I didn't see any action out there, but there's no question about it. That ball was just being aired out and thrown away. Even though there was a receiver in the vicinity. You can't call that.
Well, he called, that's an ineligible man downfield, I guess.
Oh, maybe one of the linemen went downfield and put something on somebody.
It will be declined. It'll bring up 4th and 17 at the 8, and now the Rams punt it away. Greg Charnaw in to do the kicking. Walhert will get outstanding field position. Kick from the end zone is away. Oh, this is a beauty.
Boy, he hit that baby.
Cannon back to the 45, and he fumbled the ball. Senior's got it.
My word. That's what makes these kind of games so much fun, Joe. Anything happens in an inner city game, and we just got a piece of it right there.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage was the 8-yard line. It's about a 49-yard punt. We've got another look. Spark.
Hey, this is something to see, because I'll tell you, this is it. Look at them hit that ball. Berge goes back here. Joel comes off of him. And number 42, Greg Anderson from Senior, was really covering that punt.
1st and 10 Rams. First man through got it down to about the 43-yard line. On the carry for the Rams that time was Tommy Voss.
Well, this is new this year. We mentioned this when we had Senior against West Dubuque. Coach Bentley has gone to a veer offense and a little speed option or sprint option offense this year, which is brand new for Senior.
2nd and 9 Rams. They operate right in front of us. Cantrell going to option, tucks it under and keeps. He is inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Coming up to make the stop that time was number 48. That's Timmy McQueen at cornerback. He read it well, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Walhert was doing a great job, really, of spreading that thing out. You want to elongate it so you get pursuit over there. And old Cantrell just read it nice. He said, hey, you're trying to spread me out, get me going. I'm going to take it upfield. And he did a beautiful job.
3rd down 3, 38-yard line. Cantrell to the first man through Voss. Ooh, good second effort to about the 35. I believe he's going to be shy of first down yardage.
You're right, Joe. I think he's going to miss it by just that much. Not much at all. I'd say about the length. Oh, maybe a length and a half of a football.
Jim Riley had a piece of the last stop. 4th down, less than a yard. They got to go for it. 4-down territory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Couple of guys wide to the near side, Weber and Callahan.
Oh,
second man diving across. Timmy McDonald, 1st and 10 Rams.
That was nice. I'll tell you, I like those two linebackers inside that Walhert has. Those two kids really go that football.
It's a 1st and 10 at the 34. There's Roger Bentley sending the plays in. Well, you talked about the two guys inside. Chris Entringer, 6'1", 200, a senior, and Jimmy Riley, 6'2", 205, a senior. 1st and 10 Rams. Callahan wide to the near side. Cantrell will roll this way. He's looking for Tony. Lobs for Tony. Just overthrown. He had him.
Yes, he did. That was 17 to 22 yards downfield. Joe, I don't care if you're talking pros, college, high schools, where you are. There's a void in a zone. If you're playing a zone attack, it's there. That's that seam. And, you know, it's a well-planned pass play. He was in that seam.
Found the seam between McLean and Kennan that time. Callahan again wide to the near side. Deuce backfield. And now whistle, and the Golden Eagles are jumping.
Well, things haven't gone just exactly the way they were talked about in the chalk talks all week, evidently.
Tougher on the grass than the chalkboard, isn't it?
Yeah, for some reason. For some reason.
Penalty against Walhert. It now will be a 2nd and 5. And they'll spot it at the 29.
You know, and that's the feeling. Dick White's is over there. He's worked so hard, like all coaches do. No kidding. And he's looking out there, and he's just saying, oh, my gosh, how could they do that to me now?
Second man carried, got it down to about the 26-yard line. Entringer was in on the stop. He also had help that time from Pat O'Toole.
You know, Joe, we as coaches know that we shouldn't take it personal, but we almost do, because these kids just come into our lives so much so that when they make a mistake or they do something wrong, it's just like your own flesh and blood let you down, you know. That's hard for people to understand, I guess.
It'll be 3rd and 2 now at the 26-yard line. This is a big play.
Oh.
Ooh, second effort for McDonald. He was hit behind the line that time, Spark, and I'm not sure who the first
well,
fellow there.
number 46 was in there. Oh, Chris Ettinger got a hold of him. I'll guarantee you. He came in with a shoulder. There was someone else, Joe, on the other side, and I agree, I didn't see who that was either. I'd assume that it was one of the down linemen. And it was great second effort. There's no question, as you mentioned.
Now it's 4th and 1, less than a yard. The ball just inside the 25-yard line. Another big play for the Rams. I guess they got it again. Nothing fancy, but they're going straight ahead, and they're using up all 4 downs to do it, and they got another first down. In on the stop that time was Paulskill.
Uh-oh, we're going to measure.
Ooh. Keith Collins also had a piece of that stop. Oh, it'd be an important mark, the way it looks. I didn't think it was.
I didn't either, but I guess maybe we're getting to old Madden's thing, left foot, right foot already, huh? It is a first down. I think the officials just wanted to break here in the action, huh?
First and 10, 23-yard line now. The Ram drive followed the fumbled punt. They took over on the Walhert 45-yard line. 5 minutes and 13 seconds. Clock continues to roll in a quick first quarter from Dalzell. Cantrell to throw. He's got a man over the middle, in and out of his hands.
Oh, did you see Jimmy Riley upset him?
You like that one?
Oh, yes. I like contact.
Was intended for Paul Pyle, the tight end, and Jimmy really came up and laid it on him. Pyle's a senior, 5'11", 168. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 23.
I know a guy shouldn't laugh because it makes you sound a little sadistic, but, you know, I just came off the practice field, Joe.
Pete Weber wide to the near side, and the Golden Eagles just jumped again.
I can't understand how they got him jumping down there tonight. I've watched Golden Eagle football now for 3 years. And I'm going to be honest, I've seen him jump more tonight than I've ever seen him jump. Now, I don't know if they've got a change in cadence out here tonight or what. You know, sometimes that gets you. I know coaches tell you, well, you're not supposed to listen to that cadence as a defensive ball player. But don't let anybody kid you, they do.
Weber comes wide to the near side. Now 2nd and 5.
Oh.
Cantrell is drilled. He was dropped that time by the nose guard, Jay McDonald, 6 foot 195, a senior. He came in and made a pretty good play, and that's a good quickness for him to get outside that quickly coming from that nose guard position. They didn't seal him off at all.
No, you got to eat your Quaker Oats in the morning to get that kind of play. That was a heck football play.
They lost 4. It's now 3rd down 9, and the ball is spotted back at about the 22-yard line.
And hey, in Cantrell's defense, he did a very smart thing. He did not try to force that option.
Weber is open. He is inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. Timmy McLean made the stop. Cantrell delivered the football nicely that time. And they're very close to the first down. I guess we get another measurement.
That was a little hitch pattern there, and he ran it nice. He got down there 6-7 yards, came back to it. And it's close. I don't know. I'm not going to guess on this one.
Well, you look at it, the Walhert defense, they've jumped off sides a couple of times, and they have forced Senior into 2 4th down situations on the drive. That's having 2nd down and 5 plays. Let's see how they stretch this one out.
It's just a hair short. Just a hair short.
Now you're talking left foot, right foot. Something like that.
Yeah, it's less than half a ball, I'll tell you that.
It'll be 4th down, less than a yard again. At the 14. Well, it's right on the 13. They've got to get between the 12 and the 13.
Well, just on the other side of the 13, on the other side of the line. That's how close it is. They just got to move that back white line, Joe, over the front line. That's all.
Peck, one of the running backs, along with McDonald, I believe. 4th down, less than a yard. The 3rd 4th down situation. Cantrell on a keeper. He spun forward, and he got the 1st and 10. There was not a lot of running room in there. The front forward progress was thwarted pretty well by a good line search that time. One of the fellas in there for the Golden Eagles was 51 Herber, a linebacker.
Well, and the thing is, on that play also, is I think they were kind of looking for that same old dive from the fullback over there on the right side. You got to give Senior a lot of credit for chasing change up there and having a quarterback sneak instead of. But, Joe, they were very fortunate. It was great second effort on Cantrell's part.
3:40 to go at the snap. Peck inside the 10.
Drop the ball, Joe.
Are they going to rule him dead?
I'll let them make that decision.
Yeah, I think they are going to rule him dead, and the Rams will have the ball at about the 9. Maybe we can watch that one again.
That's hard to say if that ball was out or not earlier. I don't know if we'll get a rerun on that again or not.
Well, let's see. Here we go. Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, it looked to me like he dropped it before he got down. Hey, this rerun, we're big time, Joe. We hit it, baby. We hit it. Monday Night Football's got nothing on us.
Try and spark. Inside give. Look at the hitting again. That was McDonald. He ran right into Jimmy Riley. Jimmy Riley is really having a year. We've seen him twice now.
And he wasn't alone.
No.
Chris Ettinger was there. Herbert kid was there. Man, they've got 3. They're playing a little different defense than Dick usually plays, and I think that is because of the veer offense that Roger has installed over here.
3rd down 9. Weber's got it. Broke the tackle. Great move, touchdown.
What a job. What a job. Number 29, Pete Weber, broke 2 tackles, spun off of him. Beautiful. Nice pass from Cantrell. Senior has got the first blood.
They are up 6-0. Gill will attempt the extra point. Todd Gill won the ball game against West Dubuque with a field goal. Now he's got an extra point to put his club up 7-zip. Snap's okay. Kick is up. He got it.
Well, we figured we were going to have a good one.
Well, let's watch the touchdown before we take our break. Cantrell to Weber. Now watch Weber once he gets his hands on the ball, Spark.
Nice job. Dick Whites is over there. Why don't you wrap up? Why don't you wrap up?
Rams have a 7-0 lead. We're coming back with their kickoff in just a moment.
It's the Amoco Miles of Money Sweepstakes, and you too can be a winner just like Gary Rave of Farley, Iowa. Gary won $2,000 in the Amoco Miles of Money Sweepstakes. All you have to do is stop in and pick up a sweepstakes card at any participating Amoco dealer. You must be a licensed driver 16 years of age or older to win. There are plenty of cash prizes being awarded, as well as a grand prize of a new Pontiac Fiero. So stop in today and play the Amoco Miles of Money Sweepstakes. You
5 yards. Rams a 7-0 lead. The crowd on this near side, the senior side tonight, electric at this point. 2:43 in the quarter. Spark. Walhert has only run 3 offensive plays, and they punted on the 4th one. One of the up men at about the 29. Out to the 37-yard line, and the hitting's getting pretty ferocious out there.
This Mike Meyer hit one there, I'll tell you. Hey, you would have told me that we were going to have this score with 2:38 left, I'd have said, hey, you're crazy. I know we're going to have a great ball game. We promised our listeners a great ball game. But I didn't think we'd see this. Not this early.
1st down 10, Walhert. Sullivan wide to the near side. Dolter with a deep pitch, Berge. Berge runs into a brick wall. Look at them. Go to Birdline.
Oh, my word, my word. Have we got some red, white, and blue fired up tonight.
Kelly Smith was the first guy there that time for the Rams, and they came after it. 2nd down, we will call it 11 from the 36.
Old Berge was wondering, he said, where in the world did I get into this nest? Golly dog.
They faked the draw to Berge. Dolter's going to go deep. Got a man wide open and couldn't get him the ball. Decence did not have anybody within 10 yards.
No, I think there that Dolt just got himself a little bit fired up and rushed things a little bit. And, you know, we both know he's a better quarterback than that. And once this thing settles down, he'll be all right. But right now it's been so long since that offense has been on the field. And when you have times like that, you try hurrying and getting something going. They just have to relax. Got a lot of ball game left.
You saw Dick Whites. I bet he's a little concerned. Dolter going deep for Sullivan. Oh! Just missed. He had a shot to catch the football inside the 25-yard line. just couldn't come up with it. 4th down and 11. They've only run 6 plays now.
Yeah, and you're not going to see too many misses by Mike Sullivan like that. Usually he's just glue-handed, and of course David's found his range there. He hit him right in the spot. He put it on the hands.
Berge's going to kick it away. Callahan is the deep man, joined by a couple of others back there. Bergmeyer stands inside the 25 at about the 22. Kick will hit at the 30 and bound out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. 28-yard punt that time, and the Rams will take over now. 1st down and 10. Not terrible field position at the 26, and still 1 minute and 36 to go. Rams came to play football.
Oh. Well, we figured that this is going to be a heck of a ball game, and we're not going to be disappointed. We've been waiting for one like this, Joe, and then we got replay. Hey, we've hit the big time, Joe.
First man through is Peck, and he crashes his way across the 26 up to about the 28-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 2. Well, let's give him 3 yards up to the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 29. There's the time remaining.
Old John Beek. John is now personnel man, Denver Broncos. And John Beek used to tell me the best play in football is a dive. It's the surest best play in football. He says most coaches don't teach the dive enough. I don't know if Roger Bentley's ever talked to him or not, but we're seeing a lot of dive plays. Here we go with the pitch.
Brad Peck trying the corner. Got up to the 30, just across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. In on the stop for the Golden Eagles. That time was Bill Paulskill. Paulskill, 5'9", 160, and a junior. He lines up at a cornerback. 3rd down, we'll call it 5.
You know, I can't get over this Peck kid. He doesn't look like he's covering any ground, but that big old kid just, something about his stride looks that way. And who was that? You, Joe, telling me, or somebody telling us he's about the fastest kid on that squad when they come to running the 40.
Yeah, I think he's a trap man.
He really covers the ground. Doesn't look fast, but he covers it.
3rd down, 5. Dive play. Very close, but about a yard shy at about the 34. It was Timmy McDonald who carried that time. Riley, a piece of the stop, also had help that time from Herbert. 4th down, we'll call it 1. Ball's just shy of the 35-yard line.
Now this is going to be interesting.
I think Rogers going for it. Well, that's the quarter. Now they can think about it. It looks like he was going to go for that.
Yeah, I'm about ready to swallow this microphone. I'm not wanting to talk here. I don't know, you know. But it's 7-0 Senior at the end of a quarter, and I guess we got some sponsors to take care of, haven't we, Joe?
Yep, you bet. 7-zip Senior over Walhert. We're back in a minute.
If your tank is low on gas and your car needs a wash, Bryan Standard, Asbury, and JFK is offering a free car wash with a minimum 8-gallon purchase at the Full Serve Island. Bryan's Full Serve also features window cleaning, washer fluid fill, and under the hood fluid level and belt check. Bryan's Full Serve does it all. Great products and super service. Anything else is substandard. That's only at Bryan Standard, Asbury, and JFK.
High school sports are filled with memorable moments. Preserve the memories with a copy of your favorite games. Group W Cable now makes VHS copies of the Game of the Week available to you. Better than a scrapbook, the complete game, uninterrupted. For just $21.95. Call Group W at 557-8026 for details.
Didn't think about it for long. He sent his punter in, Greg Charnow, to do the kicking. Kennan is the deep man, standing at his own 30.
I think Roger has things in better control than you and I have up here. We're too fired up, Joe.
Charnow waits. Snap is pretty good. Kick is out of there. Ooh, Chris let that ball bounce as Andreessen ran right by him, and it'll go out of bounds back at about the 34, maybe the 35-yard line. And that's where Walhert will take over 1st and 10. It looked as though had Dave Chris grabbed that, he'd have ran right by the guy.
Well, there's no sense of no doubt about it is what I'm trying to get out here. He was inside. He had the leverage, you know, on the defensive man. If he had grabbed it, it was touchdown. He had nothing but 6 in front of him.
That was a 31-yard kick that time.
A lot different than that 50-yarder we just saw.
1st and 10. Bergmeyer. He got about 6 yards, maybe 7. In on the stop was Joe Weber, the right defensive tackle. Watch for Bergmeyer. He can explode anytime he touches it.
And he's got a good running mate, too. On top of it, Dave Dolter can throw that football. And between Dreesen and Sullivan, he's got a couple people who can catch it, too.
We'll call a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Ball at about the 41-yard line. Deasons is wide this way. Dolter's going to throw. Quick square out Sullivan. 1st down and run out of bounds at about midfield. He was run out by Andreessen that time, but he got it up to about the 49-yard line. They've got their first down. They needed that.
Well, no question about it, and I think that you're seeing some awful smart coaching by Dick Weitz right there. He wanted to build a little confidence. He ran a little trap play. He's got Bergmeyer on track now. Dave Dolter was on track with the good pass he made. Now he got Sullivan on track. Now we're set to go.
Bergmeyer to the 50 and then wrestled down. Pat Latner and Joe Weber in on the stop. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. They're hitting pretty good up front.
But he forgot to tell Senior about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I meant on his own team. He was doing what he could for his kids to get their confidence back. Maybe Senior won't cooperate.
10:50 to play. Dolter on play action. Steps up, has a good amount of time. Intended for Deasons and nearly picked off. Coming up from the secondary that time was number 21, Troy Donut. And he had a real good shot at the ball, and then after it was banged around, a couple of guys had a shot at getting it.
Yeah, well, see, the quarterback, Dave never saw him. Troy was back. Troy was playing it very smart, recognized the pattern, laid in the weeds, and baited him. Those guys, as an old quarterback, those are the kind of guys that cause you a lot of headaches.
3rd down 9 at the 49. Deasons is wide this way. Sullivan at the top of the screen. Dolter straight back, going deep. Out of bounds to Sullivan.
But you see right there, Rogers in a kind of a pre-event thing, a nickel, we call it, like a 42 and 5 and so forth, 2 deep kind of, and kind of doubling up on the corners. And see where that ball was? That was in that 17 to 22-yard spot. The kid's running what we call a fly pattern, no one there. He just threw it a little wide and went out of bounds.
Bergmeyer will kick. Callahan again is deep. Bergmeyer gets a high kick away. Going to hit at the 20. Now spin dead at about the 15-yard line. So the Rams take over. Rather poor field position. Give Bergmeyer 34 yards on the kick that time. And a 1st and 10 now, Senior, the ball right at their own 15-yard line.
That ball changed positions from the sideline to the hash mark. You notice that?
They do that sometimes, don't they?
What do you call that? Poor marking?
Yeah, I think the guys in stripes have something to do with that.
Golly, I hate to tell you this, Joe. I get so fired up inside and thinking too much when I'm coaching.
Cantrell with a pitch. Timmy McDonald up to about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
You know this, we've been lucky. Last year, Hempstead had a kid by the name of Jim Arneson. Ran the option well. This Cantrell doesn't run it bad, I'll tell you that.
It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 20. Keith Collins made the stop that time. Collins, part of that linebacking core, and you saw Roger Bentley looking on from the sideline.
I'm going to have to figure out those signals, you know, and then I could play smart up here and call those things.
Yeah. Cantrell, again, this time he keeps, and they strung it out real well. Jay McDonald again in on the stop. Now McDonald again, the nose guard, moving down the line of scrimmage and caught the quarterback from behind. He showed some good quickness.
He did a very fine job. So did Collins. Did a nice job, both of them. Did a good job, as you said, stringing it out. I thought old Cantrell was going to turn up inside there one time. He kind of ducked up and pulled back out. Didn't work out for him that time.
3rd down 4, ball at the 22-yard line. Cantrell to throw, going over the middle, and it's incomplete. Little slant-in pattern. Callahan in a slot position to the right side, and they just tried to dump it over the middle. Was that a linebacker on the coverage in the area, or someone from the secondary come up?
That was number 48. That was following him right on his back.
Timmy McLean, he did come up from the secondary. Now Charnaw will kick on 4th and 4 at the 22. Kennan, the deep man, stands at his own 45. Craig's got a nice, high, booming kick. Back to the 31, and no place to go. Andreessen, the first guy there.
Oh, he did a great job. He did a great job of coverage.
Spark, that's a 47-yarder. That's a good punt.
And you got to tell old Greg, you did a wonderful job of getting underneath 47 yards, because he had to run it, you know.
1st and 10, Walhert. And the second man through, battles up to about the 38-yard line. It was Bergmeyer who carried that time, and in on the stop for the Rams, it's number 58. 68, Latner. 2nd down and 5.
Dave is going home.
For Sullivan, and it's incomplete. Donath was right there on the coverage.
He did a great job. He did a great job. Troy just snuck that arm in there. And Mike Sullivan had great concentration on the ball. Troy had to yank it out. That was a good defensive play.
Boy, if Donath would have been any closer to him, he'd have to be wearing the same uniform.
Oh, I'll tell you.
With him step for step.
They're within the same belt loop.
Deason's wide to the near side. Play action to Bergmeyer. Dolter, they're trying to set up a screen, and it breaks down. I think they were looking for Bergmeyer on a screen. Rudin had a piece of it. So did Smith.
They did that was a good job defensively. They just... No, Bergie, I know, was upset, but hey, you can't see through 1,000,000 pounds of flesh clawing at you wearing them red jerseys, I'll tell you that.
Now Bergmeyer going to punt on 4th down and long. And the Ram defense has kept this offense in check, and now 7:52 to go. Bergmeyer, low line drive kick. Taken on the run by Callahan at about the 36, and he's got no place to go. The coverage was very good that time. Kelly, the first guy down. We've got another look, Spark, at that quarterback sack, and you can see the penetration coming from the Ram defensive line as they throw Dolter.
See, right here now. See, here they come, and he can't see them. That's pretty hard to see through all of red shirts. And that's, hey, I'll tell you, I got to get a pencil now.
1st and 10, 35-yard line. Over to Callahan, and Callahan across the 40 up to about the 43. Jimmy Riley in the area and made the stop that time. Now they're lining up a split end in that little slot to the right side, and he's finding some seams.
Well, they've spread things out. They get a little more green grass in between things. And it's just up now. What's going to happen is how much punishment can Kelly accept?
2nd and 2 at the 43. Cantrell will keep, and Collins wraps him up and drops him. They lost 2 yards on the play back to the 41. Collins is playing a ball game.
Oh, hey, both defenses have just been magnificent. They really have. Hats off to both. Both teams are well prepared for each other.
And you see Jimmy Riley calling the defensive plays for the Golden Eagles.
Hey, I said Kelly before I meant Callahan. Both Irish names.
3rd down, we'll call it 4. McDonald hurdled his way to about the 44. He'll be short of the 1st down. Then he was driven back. Chris Entringer had a piece of the play. So did Jay McDonald. McDonald is real active from that nose guard position tonight.
Hey, I'll tell you, the kid has been eating his oatmeal. He has played an outstanding game as a nose. Just has done a great job.
Charnaw to kick now. Kennan is deep in lone safety. Another beauty.
Hey, we're seeing a clinic on punting. I'll tell you that.
And the Ram coverage again is good as Kennan took it at his own 20 and got out to about the 25. Hustling down one of the first people there for the senior high Rams. That time was Bob Fitzpatrick. Give Charnaw 37 yards on the kick and give the Golden Eagles now a 1st and 10, their own 25.
Oh, what a clinic on punt.
Defensive clinic as well.
Yes, it is.
Dolter on 1st down to Berge. Berge's got a hole. Look at him punish a would-be tackler on his feet to midfield. Blake runs him out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Jay Blake saved it, but we have to see this again because I don't know who he hit, but he absolutely killed the guy.
He flattened him. I mean, just flattened him. Hey, the kid's frustrated. He's a power runner. Watch this. He comes through, he skips, Right there, he runs right over somebody. And hey, you got to give Jay Blake a lot of credit. Now, see, he's pulling and he's not pretty tackling. He's just getting the job done. And here comes Berge again.
Bergmeyer gets it this time to about the 25. That was Fitzpatrick who he ran over.
Hey, Fitz is nobody's sissy either, I'll tell you that. He's a pretty tough little guy.
Gain of 4, we'll call it 2nd and 6. Ball at the 26.
You got to give that big Golden Eagle line, you got to give that Oberfeld a lot of credit. They're making holes in there.
Dolter slipped coming out. Now going wide, and it is incomplete for Deasons. That was Donath who took a shot at it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a tough one from this near hash mark going to the far sideline.
There's a lot of air under that ball, a lot of grass, and they say, you know, if you're a good defensive back, you can cover half the distance that the ball is thrown. We've got old Dak in there on that last play instead of Obi. I don't know if Obi's been hurt or not.
3rd down and 6 now from the 26. Dolter on play action, pressure from behind. In trouble, down he goes. For the Rams, it's number 69, Joe Weber. Weber is 6 foot 180, a senior. He's been involved in a couple now.
He's one of those people that's been getting after it all night.
Now 4th and 9 at the 29. Boy, I can't get over the way Bergmeyer ran over that. Oh, poor Fitzpatrick. He could stand on a train track and take on the locomotive. It might be about the same thing.
That would be about a standoff as far as he's concerned. There's people coming. Another sack. Number 4.
Number 4 is Kelly Smith. Pressure also applied by 99, Rudin.
Well, John put that first one in, forced him out of the pocket. And hey, that was great disciplined pass rush. Those kids were in their lanes, and of course that chased them right into Kelly Smith.
We're down inside now, a 4.5 to go in this first half of action. The Rams have the 7-0 lead, and right now a 1st and 10, their own 33-yard line. They are playing a ball game tonight. McDonald had no place at all.
Oh, my. Those linebackers just shot that gaps that time, Joe, and they just cleaned house.
Herber also in there. Now, Herber is playing a lot. McDonald is going to limp off. Comes off slowly. Let's try and figure out what linebacker is not in there because Herber not listed on our chart. He's playing up front the way it looks at a nose.
Yeah, but see, then they move people around after they come out, get up there.
And the way they're listed, it looks like a straight 34, but it really isn't, is it?
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
2nd and 11, it's back at the 32. Fumble. The Rams got back on top of it.
Well, now that's one of the things that if you're running that veer or any type of an option game back there, you've got to get used to having fumbles that way. I've never known a ball club yet. What is Oklahoma averages about 5 or 6 a ball game back in the old wishbone days.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you work so hard on defense if you're going to run this stuff.
3rd and 15 at the 28. Paul Pyle got back on top of that one. Cantrell airs it out, and it's incomplete. He threw it too far for anybody.
Well,
McLean was there.
Yeah, he tried. He gave the pump, and nobody took the fake. And so there was only one thing to do, and that's to overthrow. And when you said he aired it out, he sure did. If somebody would have intercepted it, they would probably been better off waiting for this punt.
Charnaw again to kick, and now we have whistles.
We've got equipment here. Fitzpatrick's got equipment problems.
Okay.
But see, he walked off the field, and so the official called timeout. He's supposed to go to the official and check this. Do we have a problem here now?
Why is that?
Well, we have sponsors, don't we?
Okay. 3:16 to go. 7-zip senior. We're back in a minute.
Believe in Dubuque. At First National Bank of Dubuque, we do and have for 120 years. I'm Bruce Merriweather, president of First National. Our bank is proud to be a part of the ingenuity our community is displaying for some of our city's growth and future. Much of our business community has had to reposition themselves in order to meet today's economic changes. If you're a business person in Dubuque area and believe in Dubuque as we do, call on the financial experts at First National Bank of Dubuque.
A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Inglewood and the Fabulous Forum.
It's 16 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rams have a 7-0 lead, and now Charnow is all ready. And so is Fitzpatrick, who had some equipment problems. Tennant stands at his own 34. Ooh, poor snap. Fielded nicely and got it away.
Just barely got it away.
Got a great bounce. Look at that. To the 34-yard line. He just got 38 yards out of that.
If I'd have got bounces like that, I could have punted too.
First and 10 Walhert now. Their own 34-yard line. The Golden Eagles have plenty of time. 3:06. And you know, they have not played real well offensively in this first half of action, but if they score on this drive, they go in even at halftime.
Yeah, it only takes one time. That's why the forward pass is a great weapon.
Sullivan and Decence wide to the right. Bergmeyer will carry right up the middle, and Rudin was there. Rudin that time, you could see him real well from up here. He stood up the blocker, Steve Breitbach, who's the guard for the Rams, just stood him right up, and when Berge came through, he had him around the legs.
Then you saw Berge's power as he kind of dragged him for a couple hits.
Yeah. It'll be second down and 6 yards to go. The ball is at the 38-yard line. Bergmeyer again trying to get outside, and he is not going to get outside. That, I believe, was Weber over there. No, it was Rudin again. He's everywhere.
John Rudin is a football player. He eats his oatmeal every day. Brushes his teeth. He's a good boy.
3rd and 5, 39-yard line. You are fired up. Sullivan to the near side. Dolter still got the ball. Going downfield. Overthrew his man. Pass was intended for the tight end, Joe Schneider, and there's one of the scenes I think we're talking about.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And it was just, you know, when you're running and you get those feet start spreading around a little bit, it's a little harder to throw that football with great accuracy, no question about it. Those shoulders don't stay squared up to the line of scrimmage, and net result is it was incomplete. Isn't that what we're trying to say?
Yep. Golden Eagles kept the ball for just 1 minute and 3, so the Rams are going to have a chance to put their 2-minute drill in action. Bergmeyer's kick. Callahan at the 26. Got a block. Uh-oh. Callahan to about the 48-yard line.
And then Bergmeyer put the quick stop to him. But that's great field position. Now, I was wondering whether Rod would do anything with that thing, see?
Yep. Let's take a look at it.
All right.
Here you go.
Look at this. Watch the block here. Right there. Great block. And there's Berge putting the stop to it all. But I was wondering how Rod was going to play this as we were looking before. And I thought, well, he'll play it pretty close to his vest, but he gets this kind of field position. A nice try.
Cantrell looked off a couple of people and then went to Callahan. The best thing about that pass is Callahan was the only guy in the park who had any chance to catch it.
He came back well for it. Cal really did, and whether he caught it or not makes no difference because it wasn't going to be that much of a gain anyhow.
It'll be 2nd and 10 at midfield. Clock is stopped with 1 minute and 38. This is a ball game tonight, as you said. Could be looking at an upset. You've got 2 Dubuque schools going at it, and they're banging heads pretty good. Cantrell on a draw to McDonald.
Oh, if he would have came this way. Joe, we can see better than he can.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. But if he would have came, old Mac would have came this way, he would have had himself some grass.
Herber and Jay McDonald combined on it. Jay McDonald, 6 foot 195, a senior nose guard, having himself a ball game.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Two great defenses, aren't they?
Yeah.
Golly.
3rd down 11 now at the 49-yard line. Callahan wide to the near side. Short drop.
Oh!
Callahan. First down at the 35-yard line. Split the seam, entering or tried for the ball, didn't come up with it, and Bill Paulskill made the stop.
Hey, that was the smallest seam I've seen in a long time, folks. That baby was as big as the football, that's all, because Chris Ayling just about ate that one up. Well, great play by that inside linebacker. Great concentration by Callahan.
1st and 10, 35-yard line. Rogers sending the plays in. We're down to 45 seconds. They did not use a timeout that time. Big sack. That's McDonald. Jay McDonald again. Now back at about the 44. And now I think Rams will just let it run. No, now they'll take the timeout. They will take it with 33 seconds to go. The senior high Rams have a 7-0 lead in the ballgame, and we're back with more from Dalzell in a moment.
Lenny Valentine and Sons, 923 Prue Road, are waiting to repair your dents, scrapes, and major collisions. Paint jobs a specialty. They also have specialized frame and welding equipment for high-strength steel and aluminum used on late-model, unitized vehicles. Don't let unequipped, inexperienced body shops work in your car. Your vehicle is always inside, free of vandalism. Call on Dick or Wayne Valentine for all your auto body needs. Price is easy to beat. Quality is not.
6-7 stand alongside you.
It'll be 2nd down and 17. The ball is back at the 42 and 33 seconds. Now in the half. 2 guys wide left. Cantrell's in trouble. Herber on a blitz. Herber came flying in that time. He's a linebacker, 6', 180. Was not listed on as a starter tonight. They threw the Rams all the way back to their own 49-yard line.
We might just see the clock run out right here.
And now it's 3rd down and a mile.
Yeah, when you got a 7-point lead, you just say, let her run, folks. And it's good strategy, because every time you snap it, good things can happen and fumbles can happen.
Well, that'll be the half, and the Rams have a 7-0 lead. Sparky and I will be back. We'll recap this first half of action for you. We do that in just a moment.
Joe, when you get going before a ball game like we were going and you kind of expect things like this, it's certainly a real pleasure to be around when they happen. You say, man, weren't we smart? Because we predicted a good one, and folks, we got it. Now, we're not really that smart, but it lucked out.
Rams dominated ball control throughout the first quarter of the ball game. They took the opening, well, Walhert took the kick. Actually, the Rams took the kick. As I look at the play-by-play sheet here, the Rams only ran one play and were intercepted on the first play from scrimmage in the contest. Walhert went 1-2-3 kick. Senior then went 1-2-3 kick, except Kennan fumbled for the Golden Eagles. It set up the Rams 1st and 10, their own 45-yard line. They went 14 plays and 45 yards. And we got a touchdown play, Cantrell to Weber, and let's watch that again, Spark.
Yeah, now you're going to see one outstanding play, because Cantrell delivers the ball nice. He drops back here, as you can see, hits the receiver. The receiver spins off. Now he breaks another tackle, rolls in, and goes in the end zone. And people, that is one outstanding football play.
So the Rams lead at 7-0. That came with 2:43 to go. The play covered 10 yards. Cantrell to Weber. That's where we stand, 7-0. Let's look ahead now. What are we expecting in the second half?
Well, one other thing I'd like to say on that play, the point after. Gill stepped in. Same young man who kicked a big field goal last week and won a ball game, stepped in, though, and knocked that 7th point across. Now, that's a big thing, because now, if it gets late, it's going to force the Golden Eagles, if they want to win, to go for 2 or otherwise make decision, play for a tie. And then, of course, starting at 10-yard line, anything can happen.
That's right.
But I look for a lot more defense again in the second half. you know, you never count out a Golden Eagle ball club. You've got a Dave Dolder who can throw. You've got a Sullivan and a Dreesen who can catch. You've got a Bergmeyer who can also catch and run. Now, we haven't seen much of Roger Oberfeld tonight. I don't know if Roger's hurt or what. But anyway, they've got a lot of guns on offense. One little, well, you saw what happened. One little crack in there, and boy, Bergmeyer can really go. So I look for that. I don't look for the Golden Eagles padding. I think that Roger Bentley, of course, has got himself something going down here. The kids seem to be playing with a little confidence, a lot of enthusiasm. And hey, anything great is going to have enthusiasm to accomplish. Rolf Waldo Emerson said something of that nature.
Okay. You didn't get him exactly, did you?
I don't know. Who cares?
Let's look ahead to next week. Our first look at the Hempstead Mustangs on the high school game of the week. They take on Iowa City West. Comes your way Saturday morning at 10 and Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Monday, September 24th, we've got volleyball action. The Senior Rams against the Hempstead Mustangs in inter-city rivalry in volleyball, and that's Monday at 8 o'clock. And then again, Wednesday night at 8, Iowa versus Ohio State. That should be a heck of a ball game. We've got the replay in the middle of the week, so if you miss it on Saturday, you don't miss a thing because you see it right here on Channel 10. Iowa, Ohio State, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Again, we are at halftime. It is 7-0, the Senior Rams over the Walhert Golden Eagles. We come back with the kickoff right after we go down to the field and listen in on the Ram Marching Band.
If your tank is low on gas and your car needs a wash, Bryan Standard, Asbury, and JFK is offering a free car wash with a minimum 8-gallon purchase at the Full Serve Island. Bryan's Full Serve also features window cleaning, washer fluid fill, and under the hood fluid level and belt check. Bryan's Full Serve does it all. Great products and super service. Anything else is substandard. That's only at Bryan Standard, Asbury, and JFK.
Group W Cable will broadcast the Curtis Parker Billy the Kid Robertson 10-round middleweight bout, emanating from the Fabulous Forum in Los Angeles on Thursday, September 27th at 9 p.m. live on Channel 10. Parker, currently ranked number 10 by Ring Magazine, has maintained a lofty standing in the middleweight division. Robertson hopes to make life miserable for Parker, a powerful puncher currently ranked number 15 by Ring Magazine. For all the action, tune in Thursday, September 27th at 9 p.m. right here on Channel 10.
Joe Denk along with Sparky Adams. We are back at Dalzell Field where the Rams have a 7-0 lead, and seniors Todd Gill will kick things off to start this second half of action. The deep men for the Golden Eagles. Deasons, I believe, is back there on the near side. On the binoculars, the eyes are going in a hurry.
That's number, I believe, 14.
Yeah, Deason's on the near side, and standing on the far side of the field is Dak. So here we go, second half of action. Rams perhaps sensing an upset at this point. The Golden Eagles will have something to say about that, we're sure. Ball takes a good bounce. Deasons nearly touched his knee. He did touch his knee. Deasons touched the knee down inside the 20 at about the 18, and that's a little bit of a bad break to start things off.
Yes, it is. And I don't know from that angle if anybody could see that knee touch the ground or not. I couldn't tell from this angle, I'll tell you that.
It'll be a 1st and 10, the ball spotted at the 18. Walhert backfield like this. Dolter is the quarterback. Oberfeld will not play in the second half. He's injured. Bergmeyer, Deasons, and Sullivan.
Dak is the fullback.
That was Bergmeyer on his feet across the 25 up to about the 27-yard line.
And he is running like he's possessed. I'll tell you, that was a fantastic run.
Took a lot of people to get him down.
Well, the young man got about 8 yards on it, too.
Here's the offensive line for the Golden Eagles. Schneider's the tight end. You see the rest. Second down. Get it across the 30, and there's a first down for the Golden Eagles. And that was Dolter who kept it.
Dave Dolter, quarterback snow.
First and 10, 32, Walhert Golden Eagles. 10 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Deasons and Sullivan this time go wide to the right side. Dolter spinning to give Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer crashing up to about the 35. In on the stop that time. Kelly Smith, one of them. But as we've said before, it takes a whole lot of people to get him down. Smith was one of them. Also in that time was Mike Meyer.
You can be as possessed as you're hinting as you want to be, but still 11-man game. You got to have some help.
Bergmeyer again on second down. He's got a big hole. He is into senior territory now at about the 47-yard line. Did nothing fancy, just straight up the middle, crashed into a couple of people, and Dreesen had the stop. We'll watch it again, Spark.
Well, the thing is, as you'll see, he's just running with straight. He just put back his ears and coming out of the starting gate. I'll tell you, and that's tough to stop. He's hitting that with full speed, full authority, full power.
Here he is again, trying to get outside. Did get outside. Now the pursuit is there, and he is thrown down. Coming up to make the stop that time was Fitzpatrick. He had help inside from Joe Weber. It'll be second down.
Hey, there's no question about it. You know, Roger Oberfeld, I've always thought was a good one. And he hurt his ankle the other night over a wash and tried starting it tonight. I understand that ankle is bad.
Bergmeyer again.
Oh.
On his feet to about the 41-yard line. He just carries people. You see the pile form, and then he carries people down the field. Weber and Rudin had a piece of the stop that time. Now third down, a key play. We'll call it 5 yards to go. Third and 5, 41-yard line.
Just a lot of willpower, both sides of the ball down there, going at it.
I formation, Berge the deep back. He'll take it. He'll make a cut, and he is short of the first down. He got to about the 38, needed to get to the 37. Rudin again in on the stop. Had help. Who's the bottom guy getting up? It's Kelly Smith. Kelly Smith's playing a ball game from that right defensive end position.
Kelly's been all over there. Now, this is a great time. I don't know if Dick White is going to do it, and I sure don't want to put pressure on Dick, but this is a great time if you're going to fake one. We'll see if he's going to put him in a hole, how he's going to play it. He's got it two ways.
Snaps to Bergmeyer.
He's going to play it safe. He's going to try and get him in a hole. Beautiful punt. It just dies right there on about the, what is that, Joe?
14-yard line. Now that's where the Rams take over. First and 10 on the 14. Let's set their offense for you. They did a pretty good job in the first half. They've got the only points in the game at 7-zip. Sean Cantrell is the quarterback. Timmy McDonald, the fullback. Brad Peck is the tailback. The receiving core is Weber and Callahan. First and 10 Rams. A couple of guys go wide to the left side. Peck will carry. Got it only to about the 15. Then they crash in on him.
Well, I tell you, we're just fortunate to have two great defenses going at it. We haven't even seen Hempstead yet.
No. There's Roger Bentley. He looks on. The senior offensive line looks like this. Pyle, the tight end, Balk, Tompkins, Reeson, Latner, and Doolin. Second and 9, 15-yard line. Option play, Brad Peck. Nearly lost the football, and he'll be thrown for a loss. Collins came up that time. Keith Collins, a linebacker. A good defensive play. Now it's third and long, and we'll set the Golden Eagle defense.
Well, I want to say one thing. This Simon made a heck of a play and forced that toss. And now I'll let you get after that, setting who's what. But this Simon kid, number 7-8 in your picture, did a great job.
Simon McDonald, it is Morehouse in place of Stender, O'Toole, Entringer, and Riley, the linebacking core. Secondary is Paul Skill, McLean, Kennan, and Christ. Third down 9. Cantrell. Spun only to about the 16-yard line. Jimmy Riley there to make the stop, and now Senior's got to kick it away.
You see who was right behind that, Riley? That Chris Ettinger. Both linebackers flying clear across the field. We got a young man injured.
The player down is one of the Rams. We're trying to spot him. It might be Cantrell.
That's about in the area that he was tackled.
Now let's try and take another look at the play, and we'll see if it is in fact Sean who's down on the field. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if Sean ever got back up. Looks like he was shaken up.
He was laying down there, showing some pain.
Sean Cantrell, the quarterback, is the injured player, and they're still attending to him. We have 6 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the third. Senior leads 7-0. We're coming back in just a moment.
Believe in Dubuque. At First National Bank of Dubuque, we do and have for 120 years. I'm
own 5-yard line. There's Kennan. He's the deep man, and he's standing just in his own territory at about the 48-yard line. Golden Eagle Spark will come away, I would guess, with some real good field position.
Of course, the way these kids been punting tonight, who knows? They've had some great ones.
Snap is good. Got the kick away. He did not hit this one. Hits at the 40. And we'll roll up to about the 45-yard line.
No, he didn't get much of that one, did he?
Nah, just a 29-yarder that time for Charnow. He has aired it out a couple of times tonight, though. Had a 50-yarder in that first quarter. That set up the touchdown because they fumbled on the play. Now the Golden Eagles have it 1st and 10, right at the Senior 45. Their best field position of the ball game. Here's Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer on his feet to about the 40-yard line and inside the 40. He bounced off people again that time, and finally coming up to put the wraps on him was number 31 for the Rams. That's Mike Meyer.
Hey, he is running. I've seen this kid run before, but he has never run this determined. He is possessed tonight. And those senior kids are possessed. I'll tell you, this is a ball game, folks. This is some crunch time. Look at this.
Brad's got the first down. He is down to the 31-yard line. He's biting it off in some pretty large chunks right now. In on the stop that time was Bob Fitzpatrick.
He's coming just like a bowling ball going after the 10 pins. And he's coming after it.
Remember Norm Bulash?
That's before my time.
Don't cut it out. Bergie close to the 25, and again a gain of close to 5. In on the stop was Kelly Smith.
Yeah, I remember him.
He kind of looks like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he ran with that same type of just veer. You know, he just really had something going for himself. Just ran hard all the time.
2nd and 6 at the 26. It's been all Bergmeyer. It will be some more. And this time, no place to go. Rudin, I believe, or Weber. This time it's Weber. Joe Weber hit him beautifully that time, and Dick White sends in a play from the sideline as he looks on, and we're getting down now to 5:20 to go in this third quarter. 3rd down, 5 from the 25.
Doran Bush was in on that last stop, too, and did a great job.
Bergmeyer needs to get 5.
Got about 4.
He got close to the 21-yard line. Rudin was there again, so was Blake.
That Jay Blake flies around, doesn't he? I'll tell you, Dick White's has got a nice tempo. It's quick. They really come off that. They get that play. They're in that huddle. They're out that huddle. They're up there and they're going. You better be in pretty doggone good physical shape or you're going to have problems playing against those Golden Eagles. I'll tell you, you don't get to set a tempo. They set the tempo, and that's good thinking.
They don't give you any chance to catch your breath whatsoever. 4th and 2, 23-yard line. Big play right now for Walhert. Bergmeyer, first down to the 15, inside the 15 to the 14 as he carries Smith and others with him.
He almost broke that thing.
Yeah.
They were holding on to jerseys and anything else they could grab, and he was running. Hey, folks, I'm on the end of my chair. I just had to get my chair underneath me. I just about left it.
First and 10, 15. Bergmeyer again. Absolutely nothing. I believe Ruden's on that side with Weber. Kelly Smith was also there. They're going to the football well.
Old Bush was there.
Yeah, Doran Bush also a piece.
Golly.
Yep, 2nd and 10 now, 15-yard line. This whole drive has been just about nothing but Berge.
Well, see, Oberfeld's hurt,
Yeah.
and Dalter hasn't got that arm on Limberjet, evidently. Uh-oh, Dak fumbled.
The play was slow developing. It was a fake toss and then a give on a delay to the fullback, and I don't think he ever got the handle. We'll try and check it again. The Rams are going to have the football at their own 11-yard line. Yeah, we don't have another look at it, Spark. So the Rams have it 1st and 10 at the 11. That's a big one because the Golden Eagles had finally started to exercise some ball control.
Yeah, and I'm just as happy for that young Dak kid we don't have another look at it. He didn't have a hold of it. It rolled down right down his belly.
Cantrell still got the ball.
He did the smart thing.
Yeah.
He did the smart thing, throwing that ball to where he did.
Got a lot of pressure that time. You know what? He was looking out here toward Dwayne Drish, and I think he wanted Dwayne to turn up the field.
Well, I don't know what the communication was supposed to be, but I'll tell you, there was a guy by number 92, McDonald, out there who was communicating with him. You better get rid of it, brother. I'm going to jack you up.
2nd and 10, the ball at the 11-yard line. Well, a big play by the Walhert defense could spark their team up. I think somebody jumped offside. They did. That was McDonald. Well, now there's a case where he's so aggressive tonight, he can't wait for the ball to be snapped.
Yeah, and I've told you what I thought of that rule already. So.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where
Say
that
it
ever...
again.
I've never seen anybody get hurt anyhow off of that thing.
Yep. Well, what you do is you force defenders to sit back on their heels, don't you? You want them up there aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, after all, sure, they're not supposed to go until the other guy's hand moves and stuff, but... hey, the kid just shuffled his feet and he got across.
Now it's 2nd down and 5. Cantrell on the deep pitch. Got outside. Got it up to about the 24-yard line. Christ came up from the secondary to make the stop, and on the carry was Tommy Voss. Voss is a junior running back, 6 foot 166. He got enough for that 1st and 10.
That was a big play. Along with that penalty, you know, and moves them up here, gets them out where they got a little breathing room.
As we've said before, you get deeper into the playbook when you're out here. 1st down 10. Cantrell gonna keep. Nifty move. Still on his feet to about the 33, and then Jimmy Riley came over and really laid it on him.
Boy, old McDonald was over there also.
Paulskill had it. Let's watch again, Spark. Paulskill had him, and then watch Riley come in here. Here you go, Spark.
Yeah. But see, Collins out here has done a great job forcing that thing. He kept stringing it out just like he's supposed to, and then he forced him in, and then the mayhem took place that you so accurately described.
We're going to get another measurement. It comes with 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Now, if the Rams can move this football and kill the quarter, that's going to make things awfully tough on Walhert. If they didn't get it, you can see they're going to be about... Well, hold on to the change, boys.
Yeah, it's a yard
You
short.
had to measure for that? Maybe they need the binoculars as well.
Well, it's better to be safe than be sorry. That's what my mother used to tell me.
It'll be 2nd down now, a long yard. Ball is at the 33. Got to get it to the 34.
Well, there's a lot of different things you can do right now. It's 2nd and that's short. You know, 2nd and less than 3, that's go for TD time.
Yeah. Watch Callahan, huh? He can be a game breaker.
Yes, he can. That's a kind of a famous name for that, the city of Dubuque. We had a young man by the name of Callahan a few years ago that used to do it for us. I know that.
They will run and they will go no place. Collins, one of the first guys here.
You know, both defenses, I can't say enough for them. Those kids have really played great football.
Doug Simon was also there that time. 3rd down 2.
He lost yards on that play. Gosh, how can you use yards on a straight dive? That's the safest play in football. John Beek told me that.
3rd and 2, 32-yard line.
John Beek just became a liar.
Cantrell on an option. Look out, he got it to McDonald. Timmy with a first down. McDonald to about the 43-yard line.
Hey, now, how are you going to fault the defense on that play? I mean, that kid came in, forced a quick pitch. The kid found a seam. Eyes coming out of the ear hole.
O'Toole made the stop. Let's watch it again.
Just watch this. This is impossible. Look at that play. And now, hey, they got people out there. He found a seam, and he was running straight sideways. He's looking out the ear hole. That's not fair. He could have never found that otherwise. Here we go, the air.
Cantrell on first down. It's picked off. Look out. Paulskill is out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. He was going for Callahan, and it was intercepted, and we've got it again. Let's watch it.
This is the old tip drill, and believe it or not, everything kind of stops. And the old kid finally comes down with the ball. Old Paulskill had it.
All right, first down 10, Walhert. Bergmeyer.
1, 2, 3 people on the tackle.
He is down to the 23.
He was just dragging along. Number 64 from senior, Mark Cruzy, who made, just came in and got him, and the kid, well, I guess Mark is hurt. But, hey, Mark came up and hit him, and he just dragged Mark along. Oh, what power running.
Mark Cruzy, the injured player, he's an inside linebacker, 5'7", 164. Well, we talked about it, a big play by the defense.
Yes, and they sure got it there, no question about it, Joe. And watching Mark, it's just one of those leg cramps, so thank goodness for that. But, yeah, that's just the thing you said. Hey, if Wahlert defense can make a big play, they can turn this around.
Your defense did it against Loris, didn't they?
Well, we like to think so. That old Eagle's always nice, Joe.
Sure. Cruzy's still down on the field with 1:21 to go now in this third quarter. The Rams have a 7-0 lead, and we come back with more in a moment.
Lenny Valentine and Sons, 923 Prue Road, are waiting to repair your dents, scrapes, and major collisions. Paint job's a specialty.
Bergmeyer to about the 20-yard line. Then a host of Rams attack him there. One of the first guys there is 31, Mike Meyer. Jay Blake also in there, and Rudin. Same guys are going to the ball every time. And it's everybody, really.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's fantastic. Officials have called timeout for a measurement, I believe. No, they can't be measuring that close.
I hope they're not measuring that one.
Must be equipment. Yes, it's equipment, so we're just getting a substitution.
Danny Thill, the big left guard, went out. So new guard in there now. It's 3rd down and 1. Ball's at the 20. Bergmeyer's got the first down, and Bergmeyer's down to about the 16-yard line.
You mentioned that the big man left. Well, when this Latimer got down, who came in for him, standing there next to Conway, looking from the back of him and looking at that big gold blotch, they were all the same size.
1st and 10 at the 16. Now inside of 40 seconds to go. Bergmeyer again. Look at him go to the 3-yard line. That is unbelievable.
Hey, I'll tell you, that's desire on wheels.
He can do it. Fitzpatrick had a piece of the stop. He was getting carried along. So was Kelly Smith. And let's watch it, Spark.
Hey, this is nothing, people, against nothing there. Nothing against the senior defense. These kids have been magnificent. It's just that this kid is running like, I'll tell you, he's just running something extra.
He goes again, and this time near the 2-yard line. Latner, Rudin, Smith, everybody again involved for the Rams. But right now, you see it 13 seconds to go, and the clock's going to roll, and we may not get another play.
Hey, remember, this is a Ram defense, folks. that hasn't been scored on now for 7 quarters. They're not playing against Sisters of the Poor. This kid's running against a great team.
And we will not get another play. We have come to the end of 3 quarters. Walhert is knocking on the door. They're going to try and tie this one up because the Rams lead it 7-0. And Spark and I are back in a minute.
Golder, should say.
It's going to be a 2nd down and goal play on this first play of the 4th quarter for the Walhert Golden Eagles. Trying to tie it. I'd be awfully surprised if anybody but number 22 touches the football here.
Well, they could cross us all up and have Dave take the ball in, you know, the quarterback. Golder, should say.
Here we go. 2nd and goal. It's Berge. Ooh, and he's not in. Doneth strung it out real well. Help from McDonald.
This Ram defense, Joe, as I mentioned just before the break, this isn't the Sisters of the Poor outfit. This is one of the outstanding defenses, without a doubt, maybe in the whole state of Iowa, certainly in these parts. I mean, it's a toss-up between them and Walhert.
Hey, that's a great stat you came up with, too. 7 quarters without being scored on. That's doing it defensively.
Yes, it is.
3rd and goal, 2-yard line. Berge going to go back to Dolter. They've got it snipped out.
Folks, that wasn't bad. Maybe the last lateral was. I know Dick will say that, and I'll have to agree with Dick. But that was great defense. Great defense. The kids stayed where they were supposed to stay. They stayed in their lanes, and good things happened. Cantrell is back on the field.
Joe Weber came off like a man possessed, and I'm not sure if we've got another look or not. We'll try and get to it after this play if we've got it. 1st and 10 Rams. They've got it now, their own 11-yard line. 11:02 to go. Cantrell with a toss to Peck. Nothing doing. Good pursuit. Let's go back to that last play, Spark.
Well, here you're going to see it. See, here it's set up, and he couldn't pass it, so he tried tossing it off, and all them Rams were there.
Rams lost 2. It's now 2nd down and 12. That is the 3rd fumble turnover by Walhert here tonight. The turnovers will kill you. And they are hurting the Golden Eagles.
Well, I think all turnovers tonight, well, I can't say that because there has been a couple of bad pitches. But, boy, a lot of them is due to hard hit.
Now we get a whistle.
Too much time.
Yeah,
what a place to have it.
Now that hurts you. It's going to send them back to the 5-yard line.
Well, we had some injuries, and we're trying to get people in, and we're trying to save timeouts. It's one of those darn things. You're going to get shot down if you do, and you're going to get shot down if you don't. And as a coach, that's why you get thin as far as your receding hairline goes, and you get gray.
You've been doing this for a while, then.
You're very right, Joe, and I'm proud of it. I always tell people it's because I'm virile, though.
2nd down 17. It was at the 5. They gained 2.
That was pretty good, wasn't it, Joe?
now 3rd and 15.
You always have to, as a defensive coordinator, be resourceful. You got to come up with something. These offensive people stay up too late at night.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get this thing going again.
Big play for Roger.
9:52.
3rd down 15. The ball is at the 7-yard line.
From this part of the field, you call for your offensive coordinator up in the stands. You say, hey, find out a play to go.
They're showing blitz. Cantrell had no chance at all.
87 and 92. 2 familiar numbers and names tonight, folks.
McDonald and Collins.
Golly, were they there?
Yeah, now 4th down. Now you don't want to make a mistake on the punt. Just get it out of there if you're the Rams. And Walhert is going to have their hands on the football. They'll come away with outstanding field position and plenty of time, still over 9 minutes to go. There's Kennan. You see him at the senior 40.
We got a timeout. Now, I don't know if we're short somebody or what. Or they were maybe trying to get a look and see just exactly how the Golden Eagles were going to play it. That may not be the worst timeout in the world.
Now Roger's going out to talk to him. He looked like he might have had a few words for the officials. There's 9:13 to play in the game. This becomes a real crucial play.
Yeah, you don't want
out safely.
You don't want a number out of there, though.
No.
You want some green grass growing between you and that last line down there. I'll tell you that.
The ball is on the 3-yard line, so Charnois is not going to have a lot of room to work with. He's pretty much backed right up against that end line.
Well, and he's going to have to line up about a half a yard inside of that, just to give himself a little room for the snap. They'll narrow down the gaps a little bit, so that'll hurt your coverage.
Oh, and he's going to take the safety.
Take the 2 points.
You know, I was going to say, do you take a safety, but not with 7-point lead.
Ooh, well,
you got that defense, though. I guess that says something about the defense. Roger
right.
believes that they're not going to let him score.
You put it right on that defensive coordinator's shoulders, I'll tell you that. But that may not be the worst place in the world to have it sometimes. That isn't all bad.
No. Now 7-2 the score, and the Rams get to kick it from their own 20. Now Wallert's going to get their hands on the football, but not in the greatest of shape. It'll be interesting to see how the Golden Eagles come out following that fumble, which had to be almost devastating after the nice drive they had.
Well, they came out of it, though, with 2 points.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing that Dick Weitz has to remind them young men over there. Now, look, not everything is all bad, folks. We came out of this with 2 points.
All right, Greg Charnois now will punt. There's Dick looking on from the sideline. Charnois got to kick it from his own 20. Now's the time to bang one. Not bad.
He got a good, well, if it bounces around, Dressen got it on full tilt.
Deasons is to the 45-yard line.
What do I want to call him, Dressens, instead of Deasons?
John Deason's on the carry. Wallert's got it 1st and 10, the senior 45. It's awfully interesting right now.
Hey, they've got their full offense right now. They got the whole, every page. They can go.
Deason's wide to the near side. Bergmeyer is the tailback. Dolter's going to throw on 1st down, and it is complete to Sullivan.
Mike had to do a quick twist over there to catch that one. Was that a full gainer?
Well, it was a short gain on the play to about the 40.
That's 5 yards.
2nd and 5 at the 40. Deason's wide to the near side.
All you need is 4 to keep in where you want to be.
Here's Bergmeyer.
Oh.
He is wrestled down by Rudin inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line.
Hey, the normal guy would have gone down. Timmy McDonald came in there, shot, beautiful. Had him back at the line of scrimmage, hit him low. And the guy still made yards. Timmy, I know what you're thinking right now. What do I have to do to stop it? I know what you're thinking.
Bergmeyer again, outside 1st down and more.
Touchdown. Oh, he got it by the jersey. Good job.
Saving tackle, number 44, that's Fitzpatrick. Bobby Fitzpatrick saved it. Let's watch it.
Well, hey, don't worry how pretty you look back there, Bobby. That's right. Don't worry how pretty you look. Just get him down there. That a boy. That's what it counts. He didn't score. Now you got to hope for something else to happen.
1st and 10, Walhert, 23-yard line. Bergmeyer, spin move on his feet, and he had to work hard to get it back to the line of scrimmage because they had him bottled up back of the line of scrimmage. Bottom of the pile for the Rams that time. Coming out of there is Timmy McDonald. He made the stop.
Hey, I'll bet you Bergie tells you after this ball game, he's had some great runs tonight. A lot of them he hasn't gained much more than an inch.
2nd and 10, 23-yard line. Clock becoming a factor at 7.5. Bergmeyer trying to bounce outside. Oh, are they playing defense? That was Jay Blake who filled it, but it was Rudin again who had a piece. That guy is just playing a great one.
Hey, and they're playing team concept on top of it. This is the amazing thing. They move John from side to side, kind of figuring which way that, the Golden Eagles are going to go. And so he's around the ball, and he's that type of ball player. Here's 3rd and 8.
21-yard line. Dolter. Play action. He's throwing. Over the middle. Got it complete to Schneider, the tight end. He is to the 15. He's short of the first down.
Here was a fumble, but it was after the play.
Fitzpatrick again came up. He made the stop that time, and now it's 4th down and 1.
Okay, who are you going with? Dave Dalter, quarterback, or are you going to Berge?
Nah, Bergmeyer.
You're putting it on Bergmeyer.
No, he's going to get a yard here.
Well, I was just wondering who to key. I think I'd key 22 too, Joe.
Ball at the 15-yard line. It's Berge. It's a first down. It is more to about the 10-yard line.
Instead of 1, he got 6.
Yep. First down, and let's see where they mark it if he is inside that 10-yard line. I think he is.
Just barely. There's a flag. Probably a late hit.
It is. Well, now they'll get a 1st and goal at the 5.
I don't think Dick is going to get fancy here. I think he's going to go with the horse who brung him.
Now you've got 4 downs to make 5 yards.
Yeah, you're just going to put back your ears now. Of course, it'd be interesting to find out if it did get to 4th down. Would you take the 3? Because you know they've got a good kicker.
Yeah.
Now it's 7-5. You still got a lot of time to play for that extra 3-point play.
Bergmeyer got about 1. Look at the Rams on pile with Rudin and Blake and Weber and Latner. And also number 31 is in there. That is Meyer. 2nd and goal at the 4 now.
It'll be interesting, folks. Oh,
Meyer.
This John Rudin came through there. Oh, my word. What a shot. It got everybody in the stadium up on their feet. I mean, he hit Bergmeyer head on. Folks, what a collision.
3rd down and goal at the 7. Rudin almost intercepted that short toss to Berge.
Oh, my word. Did he come through there like he was shot out of a gun.
There it is, Spark.
Right here.
That.
Look at that shot. Oh, my word. Oh, my. Hey. You don't see this every day.
No. 7-2. Rams over Walhert. 3rd down and goal. The ball is at the 7-yard line. Now we're down to 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Hey, I'll tell you, we got a beautiful crowd here tonight. A lot of people excited. Both sides are filled up with people. Isn't this something? This is football in its purest and best form. No question about it.
Dick White leaves that offensive huddle. He's got the play in right now.
Well, I wonder what Dick's going to try here. I still think everybody keen on old Bergmeyer like they are. They've got a pretty good one in this Dalter,
Hey, get a look at the crowd Sparky was talking about. Good crowd on this side, and the Walhert side is full too. 3rd down and goal. Ball's at the 7.
Oh, Smitty wasn't fooled, and Jay Blake wasn't fooled either. Well, that tells you I've been away from the offense too long, Joe. Kelly Smith and Jay Blake just ate that play alive. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Wham, wham. Nice play. Great defense. Hey, that was a great play call.
You bet.
I mean, after all, 22 got you there.
Yeah.
You got to go. You're betting on that guy. I thought that was a great call. I guess Roger's reading my mind or something.
Now it's 4th down and goal, and it's back at the 15-yard line. Sparky, they had a 1st and goal at the 5. This is a good offensive team.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And they're not sitting around. I don't know how much they're missing Oberfeld. This Dak kid isn't that bad,
right. But we've talked about Roger and the way he blocks. And when
Yes.
Berge follows that good fullback up in there, Oberfell might be one of the best blockers. He's the strongest kid on the team, I believe. Somebody told me that. He's the fastest kid and the strongest kid on the team. So you took something away from him.
Well, I won't doubt that. I don't want to take anything away from Senior's defense either.
That's right.
These kids are possessed, boy. It's been a great ball game.
4th down and goal.
They're going for the 6. You know, I just wonder how much Dick thought about that 3. I'm sure that it entered his mind because he does have the good kicker.
It's the 11th play of the drive. Dolter is up under. Going to throw to the end zone. Complete, and they kept him out. They kept him out of the end zone, and the Ram defense has held.
Yeah, and that baby went down to about the 2.5, 3-yard line down there. And that was Mike Sullivan, and Mike's an awful tough receiver. He gave it his best shot. He just could not get beyond there. And they held him out.
Blake comes out, congratulated by his teammates. He has played a great one. Here's the play one more time, and watch Sullivan, Sparky, struggle to get into the end zone. Dolter had some time.
Great pass. He's trying to go, and look at this. My word.
Andreessen, the first guy to make contact.
Greg did a great job.
It's a 1st and 10 inside the 5, and McDonald maybe to about the 5-yard line.
Well, you know, they've got to get some first downs here. If Senior wants to make the play, they've got to move the ball out. No question about it.
2nd down and 9 now from the 5-yard line. Clock a factor, 4:40 to play, but as Sparky mentions, they do need some first downs.
And I think first downs are going to be awful tough to get against this Golden Eagle defense. They have been all night.
And they're taking a long time getting the play in again, and now they call timeout. Well, I don't know if there was a mix-up on the sideline, if they couldn't get the guys into the game that they wanted, but the Rams took a timeout. Now they're sending a whole bunch of big guys in there. Is that Rudin going in? It is.
That's
Rudin's
Rudin
going in now on the offensive side.
I wonder if they're going to punt it out of there.
Well, that defense has been stiff all night long.
Oh, yeah. I just don't know if they're going to burn some more time off of here or if they're going to go for it now when they got it out here around the 5-yard line where they got a little room to work to punt it.
Well, we'll wait and see. 4 minutes, 25 seconds to play now in the ball game. And Senior leads Walhert by a score of 7-2, and we'll be back in a moment.
If your tank is low on gas and your car needs a wash,
Is that Jimmy Riley? Bentley of the Rams coming off. He has called his play, and we'll see what happens. 4:25 at 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
I just think Raj is up to something. I don't know what, but he's up to something.
Wallert's coming, and they're crunching him. Is that Jimmy Riley?
I don't know. It's half the Walhert football team.
Well, Jimmy was one of the first ones there. Had help from Herbert.
He had all kinds of people coming. I see what Raj did. He went into his wishbone, his full house backfield, 3 people back there behind the quarterback. He's just going to come with power right now. It's 3rd down and 10.
Now they're taking a long time getting the play again. We're down to 3:50. Cantrell just now getting into the huddle. They've got to go in a hurry.
I don't know what's so tough down here, but I know you don't want any
3rd and 10. They
mistakes.
did not get it away, Sparky. Well, it took them too long to get the play in. No question about it.
Yeah, it was an awful long time, but why'd the official wait till when?
Well, he's got to wait till the time runs out.
Well, 25 seconds is over 4 seconds before then.
Now does the clock start?
No, not until the snap of the ball.
All right, 3:42. That's the last thing you wanted in that situation.
Yeah, you don't want to stop that thing. What are you going to do? Quarterback sneak and hope to punt it out in the hole?
3rd down, 12. They're coming after him.
Oh,
Patton,
my.
he got back to the 5-yard line. Now it's 4th and 9 at the 5. Charnow's got to kick it away, and Walhert will get their hands on the football with, now there's going to be over 3 minutes to go when they get it.
Old Jimmy Riley was disappointed. Jimmy read that thing and really blitzed and just missed deep. And I mean deep in the backfield.
There's Kennan at about the 43-yard line. Charnow from the end zone. Got it out of there. Walhert will get excellent field position. Christ at about the 36-yard line. Oh, and they're going to flag him this time. That's a tough call. The penalty is going to be thrown on Greg Andreessen. Boy, I don't know.
Well, the official says, you know, I've talked to a lot of officials in my day, Raj, and the official would say he was down, he was covering the ball, you had no business jumping on him.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Now we can second guess. It's easier this way.
See, he's down. Now the kid comes and he calls that a jump.
Oh, he didn't hurt him.
Well,
now they're going to give it to him on the 20-yard line.
You know, this is what upsets me sometimes. This ball game is a great game,
That's
and all
right.
of a sudden somebody else from an outside force makes the decision.
Would have been at the 35. It's at the 20. Dolter's going to the air.
Oh, he's got him.
Decent.
He's got him. Oh. I don't believe it. I don't believe that call. The kid catches the ball, goes through the end zone, goes out of bounds, lays the ball out, and the guy calls it drop pass.
Here it is.
Now watch this, folks. Johnny got it.
Oh, my. Oh, did he bobble?
Maybe it is a bobble. Maybe we didn't see that.
Save that play, guys. We're going to watch it again right after this. 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Here's Berge outside.
It's coming. Oh,
he turned a 1-yard gain to a 4-yard gain just about.
golly, I can't believe it. Can we look at that other play again? Here it is, folks. Let's see.
That's a touchdown.
Oh, gal, I would say
if you
so.
have possession and you break the plane, it's 6.
over.
That's it. Who
Yeah.
cares what happens after you're 6 yards into it?
Yeah.
3rd down, 6. Dolter.
Oh, he's got time. He's got some people, and he overthrows. Hey, you know, that's the first time I've seen either one of those quarterbacks all night long have time to breathe. I don't think Dave knew what to do all of a sudden. He had all that time. He did right. He was looking. He was looking. And finally, I think he threw it a little quicker and a little harder than what he had to. Folks, if he was perfect, he'd be in the NFL. And I watched Lynn Dickey play last Sunday, and he wasn't perfect against the Bears either.
I was surprised he was in the NFL that day.
Yeah.
4th and 6. Dolter.
Oh,
Incomplete.
I'll tell you something. That 2-point play is going to be a big play before this is over. No question about it, you know. You sit here, and when Roger Bentley made that decision, I kind of held my breath, and I wondered, but hey, he got himself a free kick, and ever since then, even though the Golden Eagles have been down knocking, that margin has not gone away. He got that margin he needed, and he's playing with his defense.
This is an absolutely great football game. Isn't
Oh,
this fun? I wouldn't miss this.
Hey, and Dick White's is doing everything he can over there.
Well, boy, oh boy, I still got to believe that was a touchdown to Desus. Is that something?
Well,
first you get that, you know, as you know, I've done a little officiating. I'd like the players to decide the thing.
yeah,
Don't get involved with all the flags and all the calls.
I kind of am the same way.
Put-
You know,
put
as
the
long
flag-
as the guy's got control of it, and people are not out with intent to harm.
He didn't spear him.
Yeah. And
And you know, this
that
guy
way.
had his hands up in the air for a touchdown.
Yeah. And then the kid breaks not only goal line plant, but he breaks the end zone plant on the side. And then he says no. Maybe the bobble is the thing that got him, but he already had possession. There was no question he had possession before he bobbled.
Well, we've got a timeout. I think we still have the play. Let's watch again. Let's try and be sure while we're here. Here it is. This could be the whole ball game, folks.
Trouble is, See,
he's in, Spark. I don't care. That's 3 times now. We've seen it 4 times.
Yeah.
And, of course, that guy didn't see it 4 times. And that's tough down there to make that call. But, boy, oh, boy.
Well, hey, folks, I'm sure that guy doesn't have any money riding on the game. He's doing what he thinks is right.
Yeah. First and 10 Rams, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Their own 16. They can't afford a mistake. They got absolutely nothing.
Hey, the ball carrier did exactly what was right. Old McDonald just had both hands on that football. He wasn't trying to be a smarty. He wasn't trying to get any yards. Keep the clock running. Just get what you can get. Hold on to all the gold in the world. That football's all the gold in the world. Raj is trying to bleed that clock now. He's holding his quarterback. Now he finally gives him the signal from the side. Otherwise, you know, those kids, boy, that adrenaline pumping, they'd be out there right now.
There you see the time remaining. It'll be inside a minute and a half at the snap. Peck. Big hole.
Big first down.
I think he got it.
First down.
That's going to make things awfully tough if he got that. He did. First and 10 Rams.
Boy, it was a big play. That old Peck just kind of ambles on through there, and he's running like a deer.
First and 10 now out at about the 27-yard line for the Senior Rams. They have played a football game here tonight.
Hey, Walhert's played a game too.
Oh, it's been a great one. Don't take anything away from anybody.
Hey, super game, folks. You missed it. You missed this one.
Peck again. Got a couple. He's across the 30, up maybe to the 32-yard line. We're inside of a minute, and now Walhert's going to have to use a timeout.
They're going to have to use all of them now.
Yeah. 55 seconds. Golden Eagles want time.
Oh, this crowd over on this side is just going wild. They're up on their feet in anticipation. Waiting for a big upset. Folks, it ain't over. It just is not over. I just don't believe it's over.
It'll be a 2nd and 7, and they're going to spot the ball at about the 31.
Roger's going out there, and I'll tell you, Roger Bentley generates enthusiasm if you know him as a person. And
I'm not sure. I think Walhert might have just one timeout after this, so they can sit down on this one. 25 seconds and run it down to, well, they'll take the other timeout. With a 2nd down, I think they've got time. I think they can kill it right now. Got to snap it 3 times.
Yeah.
And sit down, and I think they can do it.
Well, I know this. You're not going to see him punt it.
Heck no. And I don't think they're going to run the option.
No.
2nd down and 7 with 55 seconds. Full house backfield.
I was even surprised he handed it off.
Yeah. Peck got to the 32, maybe the 33. He gained 2. It's 3rd down, 5. The clock rolls.
Here's 25 seconds. Starts now at 39 seconds. I don't know. I'd probably take the 5-yard penalty. I'd delay the game. I'd take the full 25, Raj. Well, you don't have to.
Can run it down to 14. 3rd down, 5 at the 33. McDonald is thrown. Now 13 seconds.
It's over.
Yep. Walhert can't stop it.
Hey, this kid has got a cramp. Will the officials call timeout? No, it's over. You know what I was afraid of, Joe? That they were going to call timeout. The kid had a cramp. And he's down there. He was smart enough to keep his composure and not try to get a timeout. You got to give old Mac a lot of credit. And look at the kids hit the field. Hey, this is a big win for senior high. Roger Bentley and his coaching staff. This is super, Joe. I'll let you talk.
Absolutely stunning victory here tonight for the Rams. 7-2 the final. The defense won the ball game.
No question about it, but oh man, what a football game. 2 great defenses. They went at each other, hammer tongs. You couldn't believe it. What hitting, what play. And hey, Bergemeyer for Walhert ran like you couldn't believe and couldn't make that final little bit. Oh, what a ball game. Hey, this is one we'll talk about for a while.
Final score, the Senior Rams 7, the Walhert Golden Eagles 2. We are back with a recap in just a moment.